ASMR video on my channel. Obviously, this video is pretty different from most of my videos, or all of my videos, I should say, because I'm not showing my face in this one, it's just my hands, and that's because I wanted to do this angle for a Lego building video. I've seen other creators do these Lego videos, and I've always found them really entertaining and super relaxing, so I wanted to do one as well. I'm going to be whispering throughout the whole video as I build this set together. It's pretty small. It says right here it's only 55 pieces, so I'm not sure how long the video will be, but it should be pretty entertaining even if it's not that long. So, this set right here is a Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings Lego set. Obviously from the movie Shang-Chi, the MCU film. I'm sure some of you have seen it. It's a really good film. Definitely one of the best films in the MCU. I think it's probably the best, if not one. It's probably like one of the top 2 recent movies that they've released, that Marvel has released. I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was super entertaining. It was funny, had a lot of action, and just a lot of emotional scenes as well. So, really enjoyed this movie. But this Lego set, I got a long time ago. I bought it when I was just walking around Walmart. I thought it was pretty cool. And it was around Christmas time, and I bought a bunch of these. I bought one for myself, and I bought one for each of my friends for Christmas. And, I originally planned to just get them for my friends, but I thought it was a pretty cool set, so I wanted one for myself as well. So a little personal Christmas present. So basically, it's just been sitting in my drawer since then. Like last Christmas, it wasn't this last Christmas, it was 2 Christmases ago is when I bought this, so I've just been sitting on it for a while, and I finally decided it's time to build it, and I think it'd be the perfect idea for a video, so here we are. So, as you can see, I already opened it up because I've thought that me kind of ripping open the bag would be too loud for the microphone. I thought it would be too harsh on the ears, those kind of intense, like, wrinkly sounds, so some people like those, but I feel like the majority of people, if it's too loud, it just ruins the video, so I decided to just go ahead and cut it open. So, let's take everything out of the bag and get started. I'm gonna try and dump everything out quietly. Hopefully it's not very loud. Here's the instruction manual. First thing out of the bag. It tells you how to build a set, of course. I'm sure most of you have built a Lego set before, or at least have an idea of how it's done. So, here's the instruction manual for us to follow. Set that off to the side. Let's get all the pieces out. Here's a little bag that I also already cut open to avoid any intense sounds. Hopefully there's still some bag sounds as I'm moving this stuff around, but I don't want it to be too loud, so that's why I did the cutting. Let's dump these pieces out. Hopefully you can hear them a little bit. I'm not sure if the mic is picking them up, but I think they'll make good sounds if it is. So here's the first set of pieces. Set those next to the book over here. Now let's dump out the rest. Or I think I'm just gonna pull them out to avoid it being too loud. set the bag off to the side. Alright. Make sure I can see everything. Make sure it's kind of hard for me to see everything because the mic is kind of in the way, so hopefully, yeah, this should be good. Alright. Let's open up the book and start building. I don't really build Lego sets as often as I did when I was a kid, but I still think from time to time it's pretty relaxing, thing to do. It's like solving a puzzle, I guess, but the puzzle has directions, so that's actually a terrible analogy. My bad. Alright. So there's two sides to the book here. Hopefully the book is not making too many loud noises as I'm opening it up. And you know what? I think what I'm going to do is just set the book off to the side. Kinda just for me to look at. And then that way you guys can just focus on the Legos and the sounds and just see it all come together. So, it looks like the first thing we're going to be building is Shang-Chi himself. So, let's get the pieces for Shang-Chi. Here we got his body. Then we have his head right here. So, let's put his head on. Looking good so far. Next, we need to find his hair, which is right here. So, let's put his hair on. Now we need his legs. Get those on there. And I guess this is his weapon. I don't really remember this. Oh yeah, I remember this from the movie actually. But it looked different, so there we go. Now we got a completed Shang-Chi here. See if I can hold him a little bit closer so you guys can see him. Hopefully he's not too fuzzy or anything, but yeah. We'll put him right there at the top. Leaning right there. We'll have him be right there, alright. Okay. Next up, it looks like we're gonna start with the dragon's tail. If I can guess correct, I'm pretty sure this is the dragon's tail we're gonna be building next, so let's start putting these pieces together. It looks like it's just a bunch of the same thing, pretty much. We're gonna be building the same little creation multiple times and then putting them all together to form the dragon, I guess. And I remember the dragon at the end of the movie was super cool. The CGI was really, really well done. It was really entertaining, Super, super good for the climax of the movie. Alright, let's see if I can find this piece. Is it this one? I'm not really sure. It's a little... Oh, it's this one right here. This little round piece. Get that in there. There we go. Alright. Next I need to put these two pieces together. And then we need a fire piece. I think it's... Yeah, these are all the same, so... And then we attach that to the end of the little thing we made right before this. And there we go. This is the tail of the dragon that we got right here. Okay, next up we need one of these. There's not that many pieces and it still takes me a second to find them, so that's Legos for you, I guess. Okay, we need this, and then we need, is it one of these or is there different? I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, it's this one, so put that on there. And then we need another of these gray pieces with the ball on it. Make sure the ball is pointing to the right side. There we go. Didn't want to go in for some reason. Okay, now we need one of these red pieces. Put that on there. And then one of these slanted pieces. Hopefully I'm not breathing into the mic too much in this video. If I am, I'm sorry. Okay, then we put these two pieces together. And it looks like the body is starting to form, the body of the dragon, so looking good so far. Next up, we need these pieces right here. Click these together. Hopefully it's picking up at least some of the clicks, because they sound pretty good, so. Another one of these gray pieces is going to go on. Right there. And then one of these rounded kind of pieces right on there. And then we connect all three of the things we've made together. Easy. Alright. Another part of the body. One of these. And then this. And then another one of these gray pieces with the ball. Oh, I didn't click this on all the way. There we go. Put that on right there. Another one of these red pieces. Gotta make sure it's pointing the right way. Yep. And then another one of the slants. And then we connect it together just like the rest. Looking pretty good so far, I'd say. I need to flip over the instructions now. On to the next side. Okay. Next we have this white piece is gonna go with one of these gray pieces here. Click that together. And then one of these square pieces. And this right here. Perfect. Oh, doesn't want to go on. Hold on. There we go. Put this on there. Alright. Based on the instructions, I think this is the full, like, I don't know what you would call it, like the base, I guess, of the dragon's body. So this is as long as it's gonna be, pretty much. Except for, like, the little head that's gonna get added on. This is pretty much what it's gonna look like, so, with a couple more details. So, looks pretty good. Alright, next up we're gonna be using these gray, like, tube pieces. This is actually the first time I've seen these in a Lego set before. I've never seen these before, so it's pretty cool. We gotta put these white kind of clip pieces on both of them, so let's get the other one. Put it on the same way. Make sure I'm doing it the same way. There we go. And these are gonna hook onto the red pieces right here that we put on there before. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, these are the arms. Oh, you see that? I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. These are the arms of the dragon, the hands and all that. Really nice. Okay, now we gotta get this fancy, clear, like, water piece and put two of these blue pieces on it. These little blue pieces. And then that's gonna go, it looks, yep, right here in these red ones, yep, right here. Perfect. Looks pretty cool. So, this is what it looks like so far. Pretty nice. Okay. Next up, I set this kind of off to the back a little bit. Next up, we need one of these white pieces and one of these kind of clear studs right here. Clip that on. And then we need this piece. It's gonna go on top of it like that. Then one of these is gonna go on the back, and another fire piece is gonna go in that. Oh, it looks like we're making the head right now, so it's pretty cool. Gonna put this white piece right here, and then this is basically like the kind of making the jaw a little bit. these like fang-looking things, or this is more like a beard, I guess, based on the instructions. Kind of like a hanging beard type thing. It's gonna go on the bottom right here. Is that where it goes? Let me make sure real quick. Yeah, it's gonna go like that. So this is what the dragon's head looks like. Hopefully you can see that. It's pretty cool. Opens up like a mouth does, so really nice. Oh, and then we put these are the horns, I guess. Gonna put the horns on them. Pretty cool. Make sure I got it the right way. Hold on, let me just stick them on here and then I'll put the horns on it, in it. So put that one on, and then put one on the other side. There we go. And then we'll stick the horns in. Looks like it wants them this way, so, but I guess you can do it any way you want to. But it looks better like this. So there we go. Got the horns on. So that's the finished head right there. It's pretty cool. Okay. Then we're gonna clip the head onto the whole body. Looks like it goes right here. There we go. Looking really complete now. And then it wants us to put this gray piece right like this. I guess this is like the seat, I guess, if you want Shang-Chi to sit on the dragon, you can put him right there. And actually, that's exactly what the next step says, is to put him right there, have him stand there, so let's put him on. And in the instructions, they got like his hand lifted up and his leg kicking, so little action shot. Alright, this is the completed set here. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. I think it looks pretty nice. Came out well. Definitely a nice shelf piece. You could put this on like any shelf or anything and it would look pretty nice, I think. So it just stands up on its own perfectly because of the little water base it has right here. So really nice. And of course, like any Lego set, we got some extra pieces here in case some go missing. I'm actually surprised they gave us so many extra pieces for such a small set. This seems like a lot, but still pretty cool. So that's the end of this video. The set has been completed. Let me know if you enjoyed this Lego building type video, because I do have another small set that I've kind of been sitting on for a while that I could do a video of, and I wouldn't mind going out to buy more. And I actually do have some bigger sets that have broken over the years that I could rebuild, so those could be videos as well. So if you enjoyed this Lego building, please let me know. Like I said, I always say I appreciate feedback on all my videos, so hopefully you got to hear at least some of the sounds. If not, hopefully you enjoyed the whispering. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.